Today, part 2. We're going to skin the drum because of some of the little bit of skin we lost when we peeled off the wrap. So that's the first thing we're going to do today. I bought this at Home Depot. No endorsement for Home Depot. Plastic wood. Contains real wood fibers. For the skinning and then to fill the holes, we'll talk about that later. I bought this 2-part epoxy, a little bit stronger wood filler for that. Now, again, I'm going to give my disclaimer and verbally this time. Part 1, I did it written at the beginning. I am not a real drum fixer. So anything I show on my videos for anything, and you try at home and you have a failure, that's on you, not on me. All I could tell you is all the work I've done has come out beautiful, perfect, and everything works. Got good sounding drums. You know what I'm saying? So here's my one good sounding snare. A little bit low, but and I got the other one nice and high. All right, so we're just gonna skin this. You'll see in a sec. You're like, what the hell is he talking about? I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just making stuff up as we go along. We're gonna skin it. Get a knife and skin it. I wanna, use the big boy spread. All right, and I put my rubbers on because I don't want to get gunk all over my hands, and it's mighty dry feeling. I like to start everything on a good known point. Which is, I would say this is a damn good known point right there. And all I want to do, guys, is just fill in the areas where we ripped off some of the plywood when we tore the skin off, the wrap off. Jeez, I don't know what I already told you I don't know what I'm talking about. So, and then we're just gonna sand this down nice and pretty. If you find this part boring, please feel free to fast forward to the next part, which I have no idea what I'll be doing in that part, but feel free to fast forward. All these second holes, they're gonna get done over anyway, so I'm I want to do the epoxy, but if I can seal them up a little bit with this stuff, why the hell not? I'm just feeling for the rough spots where we lost skin. Like right in here, it's pretty. And I kind of hate this in a way because it is making more work for myself, but you know, this feels like it's starting to dry already. We're gonna redo the drum leg, so I don't mind sealing up the drum leg holes either. I tell you guys, we kind of did do a lot of damage when we pulled that damn wrap off. All right, so at this point, we have about 2 coats of putty and sanding and 3 coats of high gloss water-based polyurethane, and this is what she's looking like. I'm pretty happy. I'm sorry I didn't take you all along for the ride, but again, I mean, how much, you know, sanding and puttying do you want to show in a video? As you know, content creators, we all gotta decide how we want to do this. And then on top of that, you know, the more video we have, the longer the project drags out. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. So all I got left is a few spots like this to patch. Just a few little spots here and there where it might need a little more putty. And then I'm going to sand the whole thing down, drill, you know, light sanding, drill the holes for the legs, and I'll try to bring you along for everything after this last few putty fills that we're going to do and sanding. We're done with we're almost ready to put a new wrap on this thing. All right, I think in general everything came out pretty good. You know, again, the battle from earlier when I said black or blue, the black wrap is thicker and hides imperfections better, and the blue one does not hide imperfections as well. So that's my fear. And again, I've been off camera, I've been tossing back and forth. I'm going to stick with the blue no matter what, because in the end, when said and done, it's still going to be beautiful, even if there's some imperfections that might come through. And if they do, I'll show them to you. It's just so you guys can see. Even with the set that I redid already, there's some imperfections, but the drums are, in general, are so beautiful. You know, unless you get up really close, you're not going to notice. And we'll show you that. I'll try to show you as much as I humanly possibly can. It's just, there's, again, you know, how long do I want to drag this project out for? The black would be the way to go, but I'm going to go with the blue, because this matches the 14-inch tom better than the other 16-inch tom that I made blue, that I'm going to make black, because that fits the black drum set better with the length. It's a shorter drum, it goes better with that. Plus that's a fatter, deeper sounding set than this one is, because these are longer. And again, I'm not a drum expert either. I'm just explaining the best I can as a layman. So I'm going to go patch, I'm going to sand, and then I'll bring you in for the drilling of the measuring and the drilling of the holes for the legs. Okay, so everything I'm going to do is going to be based off of the vent hole here, right? And so this is a center, and the back of that's a center where the drum head badge will go. And between this hole and these 2 holes is the center. I'm going to go 4 legs. I know someone's going to say, "Oh, you can't do that," but I don't care. So I'm not looking for a perfect measurement, but I want to be close. So So 6 1/4 would be 3 1/8 roughly, right? All my mathematicians out there. I am not a math guy, so we're going to say roughly. And again, I'm not a perfectionist. No, I guess I am. 3 1/8. And I'm going to put my guide tape on there. I mean, I'm on raw wood, so does it even really matter? You know, probably not. This is if you're going to do this on pretty drums. We're on raw wood, so. And I'm going to remeasure it again to make my straight line. All right, and then I'm going to stop the camera when I do the other ones, guys, because it's the same thing over and 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 over again. All right, but I will not leave you out of the steps. And again, there's probably way better videos out there of how to do this. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And you know, you'll probably learn better from them to do it the right way, or my way, which is gonna be good and it's gonna work and it's gonna sound good and everything's gonna be great, but I don't really know if it's the right way. So those are your choices. But I think people like my videos, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna do the other side, then I'll do the measurements for the holes. Okay, so going on the assumption that my drum head is perfectly flush, which I'm sure it is, I'm gonna take my square, I'll make sure it's laying flat on my drum head and flat on my guideline, and I'm gonna mark my straight line. And I already did that to all 4 areas for the leg mounts. Okay, no endorsement for Guitar Center, but that's the model of the tom leg mounts we're going to use. So, can I rip this out of the pack? I think I can. All right, so what I've decided, because it's a pain in the ass to try to measure it off of the existing tom, but what I'm going to do, as soon as I get this out of the package, of course, it's never, okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to measure this, and I'm going to, I know that the old, where's it at? The old tom mount hole here is almost 3 inches above the rim here. So I think it looks like about the same, almost the same exact set of holes there. And I would have used, I just didn't like where they put it. I mean, I wanted it in the middle, and I want to do 4 anyway. So that looks like it's almost perfectly the same set of holes. So I don't know, maybe we'll use the exact same measurement and put it right there. I'm gonna go do a quick look at the other drum set that I already did, because again, I had to modify that one also, even though it was a Tay. The old mount holes didn't work right for these new mounts, and I had to modify it. So again, customizing. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so I decided to go 3 inches up and then another 2 1/8 up from that. I got my Walmart cheaters on. You get one shot at this, and I'm praying to God that I don't screw this up. And I am so horrified right now. And we'll see. I mean, no guts, no glory, baby. What the hell did we do here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. All right, it goes. It was tight, but it's in there. Whew, man. And then we got a little bit of splintering in here, but I guess I should have put some tape on the inside. All right. One down, 3 more to go. I am scared. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna put tape on the inside. I don't know if it'll help or not, but to keep it from splintering. I mean, it's on the inside, so. All right, so Walmart cheaters on and everything. Exact measurements, precision. 4, 5, and 1/8. And I mean, the good thing is, like, if I'm off a tiny bit, I can always give the drill a little twisty, or maybe go up to the next size. I would hate to do that, but I mean, this is the scariest part, but customizing, man. That one felt like it moved a little bit. I felt like it shifted. It looked like it shifted too. I don't know about how much. But we still got splintering, and that sucks. Oh my God. That was bad, guys. That was a major. I'm gonna have to patch that and redo it. I mean, man. All right. Shit. As my videos, I don't take my screw ups out. I say out of the everything so far, man, this has been the worst outcomes I've had. That's a good tight fit. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. I believe I have a 1/4 inch drill, by the way. She's going. I am really upset about that one bad hole, guys. All right, a little bit tighter. But she's starting to go. Well, a little upset about this, but there we go. All right, very good. My last one. Boy, my head hurts. It's freaking tough, man, when you screw it up, guys. We were so close to skinning this baby. Now we got to patch and let it dry. Hey, all right, there we go. So let me find my bad one, which, now that one, it's got to be this one. All right, man, oh man, oh man. Sure did miss that one by a... I have to go back and watch the footage on that one and see what the hell happened. It looked and felt like I slipped down, and it's definitely low. So let me go patch that hole up. Figures. All right. We got a little bit of work to do, guys. So I'm just gonna patch this top hole up and be back soon to redo that. And I'm so upset because we could have been skinning this baby right now. Clean it with acetone, and we're ready to start skinning. But I got to go patch that up and redo my hole. So we'll come back in a bit. All right, guys. So here we are. Attempt number 2 to fix our screw up here. I want to get my straight line first of all. I must say I really did screw that up pretty bad. And then so our first hole was on the mark, and our second hole, I don't know, did I mismeasure or did it slip that bad? I mean, my goodness. And I'm gonna check my alignment one more time. I like the way that looks. I am scared. I want to try to see if I can see my protruding through and maybe catching it and starting to do we have a hole yet? Can't see it. That's weird though. Yeah, I went through, but it was a good hole. All right. All right. Moment of freaking truth here. What? There she goes. All right. I think we got it, guys. What a horror show. All right. We are on the road. So let me fix my workstation here so we can clean her up. All right. Cleaned off my workstation here really good. Now we're just gonna dust her off. Again, I always start here. Dusting it off. Work my way back. And the inside. All right, good enough for government work. Now, time to get the rubber gloves on and get the acetone. All right, now we're gonna clean her up with some acetone. I'll do one more time. There's no rules or laws that say you have to do it. I just am. Then we're gonna do the inside. And we're gonna skin this baby. This is where we're gonna start seeing our work come to life. Let me find a good starting point. There we go. All right, she's clean. Let me take her inside and move the camera inside, and I'm gonna keep my gloves on because we're gonna put the final skin coat on her, or the wrap it, the new wrap.